where the Friday Ricky Dread? I want to talk. Say what's up. Tell you the truth, I just made a joke and saying, yo, why am I not on the show yet? And then he tried to send me. So I was like,
what demographic of people do you think you've experienced the worst racism from?
Yo, it's Indian people, bro. Canada is sort of coming like a landlord that wants you out. And it's like doing everything to make you leave without directly.
Literally.
No, we got a lot of hoods in Brampton, believe it or not, a lot. Actually, you know what's funny? Police raided my house not too long ago, trying to charge me for a firearm. As soon as they got me, they're charging me for a firearm before they even found a firearm.
What demographic of people do you think you've experienced like the worst racism from? Like what type of, is it like an old white dude? Is it like a young Asian? Like
Yo, it's Indian people, bro.
For real, eh?
Yeah, bro. And it's not even like a direct racism. It's just like, you can't do nothing with us. We're taking over your country. Like you can't work here unless you speak Punjabi, and they're taking over everything.
Oh, that's like, they're doing the systemic
Bro, you go
route.
to the bank and they're managing your fucking life finances, bro. It's crazy. Barely can speak English. Controlling your finances. It's madness.
But growing up in Flower City, was it always like that, or is it more recent?
Yeah. It's just getting worse. I mean, no, it's good for the GDP, I guess.
Who's GDP?
Yeah, not mine, motherfucker. The bank and the companies, back to the houses, back to the stores in the streets, and then back to the bank.
Yeah,
or back to the houses and then back to the bank.
Back to their houses and their banks.
Yeah.
Well, it's still, white people still kind of run the country, but.
Yeah, for sure. For sure, they're the ones who are allowing this because it's better for them.
Yeah, but on the ground level, it's them, I feel. Like on the higher up level, it's the whites, but then like now it's just them.
Well, they know to let people in this country because, you know, man, I don't want to get deep into that, but it's definitely, they know to let people in the country because it's better for them. They open up companies and shit. Look, they got the whole plazas and all that. It's good for the GDP, like the country, but it's not good for certain communities who are not involved in that expansion. But that's up to us, man. We start buying shit instead of jury and shit.
Gotta start owning enterprises, tell you.
Mm-hmm. We could be doing the same thing.
Huh? Okay. Should we just start? We could just start. Yeah. All right, today we got DramaDrae.
Big body kid, yeah. Pull up on your bitch, oh yeah. Big body bitch, oh yeah. I got the fifth, oh yeah. Ain't got a kick, let's take a pic, girl, yeah. Let's make a flip.
We're in Bramley City Center right now.
Yeah, in the fucking mall, about to get something to eat. Hungry as hell, you know what I'm saying? Just had that wake and bake and shit.
Okay, speaking of wake and bake, like, what's DramaDrae's daily routine?
Well, before I usually I just get up and, brush my teeth, shower, get ready and shit, because we ain't staying inside. So we going straight outside. We got shit to do. But I got to wake and bake first, like I said. So we did that. We had a few drinks, you know what I mean? And now I'm about to go get something to eat real quick before we get this shit started.
But you ain't pulling up to Bramley City Center for food every day. This is
Hell no, this is just for today. I'm never at this side of Brampton, to be honest, unless I got to get something.
What is this side of Brampton's reputation? Because I don't know anything about Brampton. This is actually my first time in this mall.
This is right by Knightsbridge. It's a hood over here still.
So this is the hood side of Brampton?
No, we got a lot of hoods in Brampton, believe it or not, a lot. I'm just saying though, this is like where Knightsbridge is at. If anybody knows KB, that's this area over here, back right here. Yeah.
Okay.
Goes down into KB.
Jeez. Say word, saying you're still on the skinny jeans vibes. You haven't adapted to the bagginess, lie?
Yeah, no, I wear everything.
Okay.
I wear everything. I just like to wear skinny jeans with my Timbs today.
Oh, okay.
I'm not following the trends right now. I'm not following the trends right now. I know you guys can tell. I am not following the trend. I'm not trying to keep up with you niggas. Y'all niggas do what the fuck y'all doing.
Okay, wait, speaking of fashion, like, I did see you on Snoopy's Pop the Balloon. You're on my Pop the Balloon. You're on the Find Your Match. So what's that experience been like for you, and how has it impacted your artistry, or like how people see you? Like, are you getting recognized for it? Has it increased your visibility?
Yeah, for sure. Anyways, everyone was like, don't do that, don't do that. I wouldn't do that. But yeah, I did that. And here we are, you know what I mean? Fucking, I know, like, I was doing this music shit for a long time, but when I just started doing it again this year, I got a lot of traction from doing all those other things other than rap. So like, you know, just branching out to different shit. Came back to the rap shit and full circle type shit.
Wait,
I
so
met a lot of people, like you, nigga.
Real talk. Okay, wait, let me ask you this, yo. What was your first impression of me?
I didn't even know that you were like this on this type. I thought you were just a regular guy. And you know, and I wasn't out there when you, remember I went second. So I seen the video, and then I seen you said you had your own multimedia platform and all that. So I was like, yeah, man, this is just like, you know, thugged out white boy. But turns out you're highly intellectual, very smart guy, intelligent and all that. I thought you were gonna be, because you know, you have the tats, you're in the fitted hat, you know, up to the time with the trend. So I thought you was on like that, you know, but you're actually very professional.
Yeah. No, I'm quite the opposite. Like, I do think that because of the tats, people think I'm like some hood white boy.
That's what I'm saying.
But it's quite the opposite. Yeah. And it's funny because, like, I feel like hood white boys, like, I don't want to say they dumb themselves down, but I'm like, they don't communicate that well. And I'm like, I don't know if they're trying to make it.
A lot of the time, those guys are worse off than the actual hood black dude. So
why do you say that?
They just got to be the most craziest ones to be around the black guys, so that they like get accepted. I know you heard that before.
Yeah.
There's always one crazy white guy in the crew that's crazier than all the black guys and shit. Yep. There's a reason why he's there, man.
Okay, so wait,
he did some fucked up shit.
Give me a little like hood white guy etiquette. So if you're a hood white boy, is it just regular, or is there a difference? Like, are people automatically kind of seeing you differently?
No, because those guys grew up in the black community, so they're definitely accepted. Like, they grew up with them, so no black guy looks at them like a white guy. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We look at them like, can they talk like us, and they go on the same stuff, they have the same struggle. So we just deal with them just like us, like, you know?
Yeah.
Don't even look at them like they're white at the end of the day.
True, and I feel like white people also dismiss them too. Like, white people don't consider them white when they see like,
and I think police treat them worse too. Like, you don't know yourself? You want to be black?
You want to be black so bad. Hey, well, we'll treat you like a black guy. What type of foods? Like, what's the vibes?
I think that I wanted to get like a burger or something. Maybe KFC has a good burger that I can get. I told Zilla to come out to this. Zilla, you sleeping still? What time is it? Nah, he's not sleeping, but it's 1:29. Yeah.
Okay, wait, so when did you start doing music for real?
Basically, like since grade 8 summer.
Okay.
No, you guys can go ahead if you want. Oh.
Grade 8 summer.
Yeah, I'll go. Grade 8 summer, and then we went to high school and it got serious. Can I get a crispy zinger thingy?
Zinger is regular price, please. $11.75.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Yeah, man.
Here to go, sir?
So go.
15.
Can I get extra nachos? Yeah.
Okay, grade 8 summer. What year was that, 1973? No.
Shut up. No. Cash. That's so rude. Yo, what the hell?
I'm playing. You're not even old like that.
No, nigga. That's like, I don't know. I can't remember that, but it's like 2000, maybe 2005? 4?
Okay.
5? 2005?
So wait,
I got it from my own drink.
2005, so that's like, what style of rap was popular at that time? Was it like 50 Cent era, G-Unit?
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay.
This was like before Chief Keef and all them guys, bro. Chief Keef was like a baby.
Yeah.
When we were doing this. But I'm just saying, like.
Okay, so in 05, like, when you're releasing music, it's straight CDs, right?
Yeah.
Like you're like cutting your own mixtapes
Yeah,
and shit?
exactly. And burning off the CDs and making multiple CDs until we found like an actual company that does that. And you send them the PDF file and then they make the CDs and all that. That's end up finding a guy like that, and then we started making CDs in bulk.
And would you sell CDs?
I tried to, but I ended up just giving out. Appreciate it, thank you. I ended up just giving them out.
Oh, right.
And it was good though, cause like it got out there, but I didn't make no crazy money off of it. It wasn't a lot of money. Maybe 1,000 CDs for like $100, and then you can make like maybe you sell them 100 CDs $10 each. Like, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
You want to sit here? Yeah. Want to sit by that green?
Yeah.
We could probably set up the tripod here too. Well, that guy, you looking famous out here. They're like, white dude interviewing black guy? Must be famous. Are you a rapper? I'm waiting for that. I'm waiting.
See Springer joined.
Oh, are we on this? Am I live?
No, this is my.
Oh, no, you're just facing yourself?
Yeah, you're on the line.
Am I on it? Oh, okay, we facing that angle. What's poppin', chat? Should we just get into it?
Yeah. Oh shit, hold up. Here he is. The
I feel like I'm getting
Icy.
Oh, Icy's on it? Let's pop it, Icy, we need you now.
We about to talk about it. Where the fuck is Friday Ricky Dread? I want to talk. Say what's up to him too.
I'm about to ask you about him for the bit.
Yeah. That's OG.
All right, bro. I saw you going back and forth with Friday Ricky Dread on your IG stories. What's the reason for this conflict?
Honestly, it's just a situation where I made a joke. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I just made a joke and saying, yo, why am I not on the show yet? And they tried to sun me. So I was like, nigga, fuck you type shit. It's as simple as that, really.
Okay, but you've been
And
featured
then he kept going on, like, you know what I mean? I don't know if he was trying to do damage control or something, but yeah.
Okay, so how do you feel about Friday's place in the Toronto scene and his impact?
He has a nice place, but I don't think, like, you know what I mean? Like, he has a nice place, but I don't think he utilizes it properly for the upcoming artists, my opinion. I don't give a fuck. Like, plenty other channels still rock with. But you, like, even if you go to his IG page, you see who's dick riding. Like, you know what I mean? He had it pinned right there at the front. So those are the artists he's dick riding. So that's cool.
Tell me how jokes this is. I'm over there and I'm watching.
That's crazy.
That is I'm sitting there, I'm eating my food, and I'm like, I gotta walk over here. He's too unreal right now.
You're tweeting the Icy's live?
Yeah, but it's okay. I'll still watch.
Did you hear Icy talking? Did you hear Icy talking?
I did.
I couldn't hear him.
Yeah, I can hear Icy. Yeah.
Okay, my phone's a piece of shit.
I add him back.
I need to get a new phone, y'all.
So that is so funny.
Say what up to the live. Okay, we're lit. No, he hopped in the room and like it got ridiculous. But yeah, he's like, fuck this, you ain't got it right.
Yeah, so, okay, if you saw Friday Ricky Dread in person, paging him, or is it kind of...
Hell no. Well, he did ask me that. He's like, so were you gonna fuck me up when you see me or something? And I'm like, hell no. It's not even that energy. It's just like you kind of just tried to sub me, so I was just like, fuck off type shit. And then at the same time, I didn't like it, so I posted it to see how everybody feels about it. I was like, Toronto's full of haters, and then everybody, I didn't even say his name, but until he started saying whatever, and I was like, yeah, let me repost what you're saying, like whatever.
So you think that Friday needs to emphasize putting on newer artists more as opposed to discussing the artists he always discusses?
No, because honestly, it has really nothing to do with that. That was just something I had said, but like for him and his business that he's running, like, you know what I mean? Obviously, he's more interested in his monetization and the money he makes, you know what I mean? Obviously, like, that's okay. That's real shit. I'm speaking to my brother Glory. He has his own channel too. I think it's the Glory Hole. So yeah, I think it's a Glory Hole. So I did run it by him, and he did hit me with some knowledge. And I didn't say that, like, you know what I'm saying? You should just put up any artist up on your channel or anything like that. But basically, I was just like, you can't send me because you've already posted me many times, like maybe even 5 years ago when we first started doing this shit when my warrant expiry was over and I just started doing my thing. He posted us top 6 before. I'm not holding on to it, but like, buddy, don't act like you don't know me. Like, you know what I mean?
And you think you're deserving of a We Love Hip Hop interview?
A mutual respect, basically. I mean, my shirt was worn on your show. I've been on your show twice without even knowing you. So I had to let him know, I don't even know you. I know my nigga, Czar, and that's why I started following your channel. Because I'm interested in what Czar's like working with, like, you know what I mean? No, just to be honest, no disrespect to Friday directly, but like, I'm not there for you, bro. So, and then he's saying like, and then I just like got ignorant, obviously. I mean, I am drama. So I'm like, yeah, fuck Friday, post my homegirl's video. Like, you know what I mean? This is how I feel, bro. This is how I feel about it. And he's thinking I'm thinking about him. Nigga, I love that song. I love that song. It's a free country. I can post whatever I want.
So talk to me about 365 Mobbin. Is that your brand, and how did
That's my brand. I'm the president of that. It's growing. It's gonna be a thing, you know, on the scene just now. But I have to start somewhere, you know?
All right, you know what? I'm gonna just get a little mixy, all right?
All right.
Our mutual friend, DJ Snoopy, was recently in
Big
an
up DJ
altercation.
Snoopy all day. I called him and he called back, but I keep missing niggas' calls, and then even Icy jump in the room with my audio. I don't know, see? I'm
You gotta get you a
fumbling the
new
bag.
phone, fam. It's your phone.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
But DJ Snoopy was recently in an altercation at Millwick
Right.
during an after hours.
Right.
And, you know, there was an injury. Yeah.
So many people are interested in your guys' lives. Like, she had asked me what you guys are doing. They want to know what you guys do. So, what do you guys do?
Well, I'm a rapper.
I have a page called Borough Sound, so we do like interviews and podcasts and stuff. And yeah, we're kind of doing like an IRL interview sort of thing. Yeah.
Right. You know DJ Snoopy?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were just talking about how did you feel about what recently happened to him?
I
Yeah.
sent him a long message. That was terrible. I like him. Like, he's not like my friend, but he's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
We have to protect him, right?
All the
At
time.
all costs.
At all costs. Nothing. We just out here. Sorry?
Are you guys going to dissect something?
No, yeah, we're just basically getting into that whole situation there at Millwick.
Oh, wait, I see.
No.
Snoopy. I think I underestimated Icy's impact.
No, man.
People
I see.
in this food court are watching these
reposted
live.
one of my things, and then I had like a lot of views on my stories right after that.
Yo,
Big up Icy.
Big
You know
up
what I'm
Icy
saying?
for
I didn't
real.
even formulate. I didn't get to meet him like properly, directly, or anything yet. But yeah, man. Big up Icy.
So DJ Snoopy's altercation at Millwick resulted in him dislocating, I believe, either his arm or his shoulder. And, you know, there was a scuffle that occurred. What were your thoughts when you first saw that video?
The first time I saw it, I was like, holy fuck. Like, I was like, who the fuck is, like, I don't know. I felt like they let that go one-on-one, but I probably wouldn't have. Like, I probably would have broke that up. I don't know. I feel like until I found out the situation, I still feel like, I don't know, but they did jump in and help him out because the guy tried to do some fuckery. So they did help him and jump in. So not too much. I'm just happy that he's okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure he doesn't have to fight people every fucking day. So that was just like a little like fucked up. Like, you know what I mean? Like, let me stretch first, goddamn. It's been a while.
I spoke to Snoopy yesterday when I saw him, and he told me that he insisted to leave it as a one-on-one fight.
Oh, okay, yeah, that sounds like him.
He called it, you
That's
know, but
good.
I told him, I'm like, yo, you can fight. No one's doubting you as a man or whatever, but because your name brand, because you're the guy,
we don't
like,
want him to get like,
yeah, even if you feel like you want to fight, we can't let you fight. You know what I'm saying? Like 50 Cent.
It's true, it's true,
you know,
it's true.
When
it's
you're
true,
like the
it's
leader
true,
of the
it's
group
true.
or whatever.
It's true, it's true.
But he was like, nah, I don't need security.
But
I'm
that's
good
kind of
everywhere.
how I felt about it. But if he says that he wanted to do that, then I big him up for that too.
I get it. And obviously, like, if a guy pushes you, you're going to defend yourself. And it seems like the security guard in this situation was more of the aggressor.
Yeah.
And Snoopy was kind of defending himself. So what do you think should be the repercussion for the security guard? Or what do you think is going to happen to him? Because Snoopy is a pretty popular and recognizable guy. So messing with him.
I don't know. Was he unruly, the security guard?
I don't know him, but from what I
Or
heard.
is he just like a security guard?
From what I heard, he wanted Snoopy to get him into a party earlier that day, and
Yeah,
he
I
wouldn't.
heard about that. Yeah.
And then when he saw him, and
It's a
Snoopy's
dumb
bringing all
reason.
these
It's a
people,
dumbass reason to.
it's like bad mind a little bit.
Yeah,
you know
that's a
what I'm
dumbass
saying?
reason to fight his bad mind, whatever. You can tell he was like hating on him for whatever reason.
Yeah.
So no, I don't respect that. I think his own homie should pack him up.
See, are you still going to Millwick after that?
Yeah, if there's something going on, I know all of them. Right?
Okay.
All right, well, we'll keep this going on, but I'm gonna end the live for a second.
Yeah,
Shout
yeah.
out my niggas. You done know? We post that.
During my Pop the Balloon, I edited the whole thing, right?
Right.
Obviously, I had to censor every moment your spliff was on camera. I had to censor a few things.
Yeah.
What were your thoughts about that?
I felt like I'm slipping. But that's okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
No more
I don't
slipping?
think anybody noticed what was going in.
Only you've seen it for real. I thought I caught every part of the censoring.
Yeah,
but
no, I thought you did a good job though. You did a good job, but
I just missed like 2
there's
frames.
this one part where I'm like, God damn. I'm like, well, what the fuck can they do? You know what I'm saying? I had to switch it up on them. So whatever they see there. Actually, you know what's funny? Police raided my house not too long ago. Yeah, they raided my house and shit. Trying to charge me for a firearm. As soon as they got me, they're charging me for a firearm before they even found a firearm. And then put me in the car. I was there for hours, and then the guy got a call, and he's like, yeah, you're free to go. And I just played it cool. I'm like, all right, let me get up out of here. Yeah, they didn't find shit.
And what was the basis of their arrest? I
think it's just haters, like someone snitched on me. I roll with it everywhere. They like, people know type shit. You know what I mean? So they tried their thing, but I have procedures, protocols.
This is kind of random, but what are your religious beliefs? Like, are you a religious dude?
I grew up a Christian, so I'm still pretty much like a Christian. But yeah, I live for my family basically. So like, and then I know what it takes to get where I'm trying to go. Sometimes it looks fucked up, but you know what I mean? We do what we have to do, but you know, you just basically like, you know what I mean? I don't, where we live at, we don't have to do too much anymore. Like, it's not really too much going on, but so we don't have to commit too much crimes around here. But back in the day when I was younger and I wasn't that intelligent on the subject, I used to make wild moves. So that's why I have the experience not to be involved in it. But you still got young kids who never really went through pen time and all that stuff like how I went through. So they're gonna have to learn. They're gonna have to learn the hard way. Some people have to learn like me. I have to go rock bottom to learn. You can't tell me shit. So some people are like that, you know? And unfortunately I had to learn that way, but I would never like switch that shit up. I keep it the same way. You know what I'm saying? Because it made me who I am. So any nigga probably say it like that.
What are some differences you notice between the street dudes of your era versus the street dudes of now?
The street dudes now, you call them YNs. And I look at the YNs like crash outs. Like they do shit for like, they do shit and they're delegated. It's not like back in the day where the young boys, to me, they used to have their crew, but they used to follow the OGs, the way that they used to move, no talking on the phone. So I'm not gonna say these young guys don't move like that, cause I don't hang with them. I have a few, but I'm telling you, like it's in the, like just, they're just more wild than us. They got more fucking bullets in the mags, all them thing that, they're just more wild than us, you know what I mean? More money's available to them than it was to us back in the day when we were younger. Like, you know what I mean? All these fraudulent scams, all that shit. You still gotta be, don't keep in mind, you still gotta be intelligent to do these things. So these are not stupid kids. Like, you know what I mean? When you end up in jail, like there's a lot of smart people in there. So you know what I mean? It's just they took the wrong route or they took a desperate route. Like, you know what I mean? So it's not stupid kids, they're just misled, like, you know what I mean? And also for a lot of them it's working, so they're inspiring a lot of younger kids. So, and that's like, it's almost all the biggest artists are into that type of lifestyle right now. So, you know what I mean? These kids are looking up to it, you know? To be honest, I'm not active like how you would think. Like I'm more of an OG, but definitely, like, you know what I mean? It's hard to like say you're a part of this life, but you're not a part of this life. So I'm basically just like 1 foot in for the young boys, just to teach them a thing or two. But I'm out to get this money and promote myself as an artist, because I don't think that you can really be half and half, but I'm transitioning to full artist mode. Yeah, basically.
I feel like a big thing with the new generation is trolling or saying things that might not be true just to get that reaction. How do you feel about rappers who might say gangster type of things in their lyrics, but as you say, have never like popped off a gun or whatever?
Yeah, they probably, well, for themselves, they probably should keep it 100, because it's gonna come out one way or another. So for yourself in your own career, keep it 100. So that way when you do get that check out, I don't know, maybe you can be cross-examined and be legit for what you're saying. Otherwise, like, you know what I mean, you just lose credibility, which that's the reason why it looks so good, because you have credibility. You actually have lived that life, so you're eligible to talk about it. No one's gonna discredit you and say, hey, well, he's never done nothing. He hasn't even been to jail at once. You know what I mean? So you actually, so it's, you know, you're able to speak on the podium about it. You're one of the guys who are able to, but it's a thin line between wrong message and just, oh, I'm just teaching you about it, you know?
How much time did you do in jail?
I got 3 years. I did like half that, and then I kept going back, like, you know what I mean? Like for little things, but then like, I didn't do more time, you know what I mean? So yeah.
And obviously, you're not gonna like romanticize jail, but
No.
what are things, valuable lessons that jail taught you that you apply outside
Take
of jail?
accountability for your shit. Take accountability for all your shit. No matter what it is, you're a grown-ass man, you make your decision about what you want to do. No matter what the influence is, you ultimately have the final decision. That's why, and you're not a punk or you're not a pussy because you make that right decision. Like, for an example, Boys in the Hood, the man hopped out the car and I'm pretty sure everyone's laughing. You know, he hopped out the car, he didn't want to ride out for his brethren and you know, everyone's probably thinking he's a pussy, but that's a choice that you have. That's a choice that you have. So do you care that people are calling you a pussy, or are you gonna make the right choice? Everybody knows his friend wasn't about that life either. So he probably wouldn't want him to do that for him, you know what I mean? So I think he made the right decision because he's not about that life. I'd probably be like fucking Doughboy's brethren in the passenger seat and that's it. But I'm not like that guy in the back seat, you know what I mean? But I do have my father. I do have a nice structured family. It's just, you know what I mean? It's just my lifestyle growing up, bro. I chose up what the fuck I'm like, you know? So, but like I said, I live for my family. So I still keep it, I still do I still represent what I represent and whatever come with it. But so far so good, bro. I don't cause trouble to nobody, so no one cause trouble to me. But like you see that, like for an example, that Friday Ricky Dread thing, he asked me if I'm finna cause him actual like problems, and I'm like, nah, we're good, but I'm definitely gonna say what I want to say. Cause I know I know he knows how to handle people who are gonna crash out like that. That's like a Charlemagne. I'm not gonna give you what you want. I'm gonna 50 Cent the thing, and we're gonna do what you do, and social media you back. And I'm not gonna come out of context and say nothing crazy. I'm just gonna talk facts about, I didn't say, hey, you're this, you're that, like, you know what I mean? So I kept it mature and grown. I just definitely wanted to make a joke about it because that's who I am. I like to joke about it.
No, I feel you. And just sticking on the subject of jail, so you did your first year and a half. Once you get out, right, what are the first things you're doing?
First thing you're doing is probably going to the halfway house.
Fair.
Getting your shit together, lining up your visitors, so that way they can come visit you at the halfway house and bring you some shit when you first get out. Unless, of course, you're getting out like on some full parole shit, where you just get straight out to, hopefully, you're going straight to your family, I assume.
My main intention with the question was like, once you get your freedom back,
right,
what do you do with that freedom? Like, it could be small. Like, are you going to your favorite food spot? Are you linking
Oh yeah,
a
yeah,
shorty?
right away. As soon as you get out, sorry, my bad. Yeah, right away. Right away, when you get out, you're going to your favorite food spot or someone's bringing you food somewhere. But yeah, that's the first thing. Because in jail, you know the thing about jail, like a lot of people know they can handle jail and everything, but they forget that you just get the shittiest food in there. A lot of people forget that is a big, yeah, because there's some big dudes that go in there, man, and they get the same serving as me, and I'm a small guy, and maybe I can deal with it, but like, so yeah, that's just funny.
So there wasn't a one meal in jail that was like really good, like.
Nah.
It was all bad. What were the meals that you look forward to? Because I guess once you're in there, you probably have your favorite.
Burger.
Chicken burger, okay.
Because that's just like something you get at the grocery store and warm up in the oven. But even the way, like, it's like, but chicken burger, okay? Chicken burger and hamburger is just the most normal things on the fucking, you know what I mean? They have a curry plate menu, and it's like fucking, it's just horrible, man. And people fight over it and shit. So yeah, people really.
You are a scrapper though. You are a scrapper. I've seen their Snapchat memories and stuff. Were you just fighting as a kid?
Not because I like to scrap, but just because I could scrap. I've been that type of athletic type of person. That's it. That's all. Had that fighting. I watched, like, growing up, bro. I was just like the guy to watch like fucking Ninja Turtles, Mortal Kombat, Bloodsport, and then after the fucking show's done, me and my brother would just fight, bro. Try out all the moves we just seen, bro. Yeah. I have 3 older brothers, so if you can't fuck me up worse than my oldest brother, bro, good luck, bro. You have to be able to fuck me up like my older brother, otherwise you have no time. I only fight people bigger than me. I don't fight people like smaller than me at all. I laugh at those things. I let those things go. And plus, those small guys nowadays are crazy. No offense to the small guys out there, but y'all crazy.
Yo, I want to ask you, so you are a father as well. When did you become a father and how did that change you?
That was like 2015. And that did change me, but it's crazy because I got my bid that time. So I was 8 days late to see my daughter because I made bill that like, you know, and then I asked the judge if I can stay out a year to be with my kid, and then she accepted, and then I was out for that year, and then I had to go in that next year, the beginning of the year. But I was mentally prepared for that. I did a whole bunch of shit, like everything you can possibly do, you know? Go-karting with everybody, like beer food spots, like my brethren, JR, big up JR, took me to a 2 Chainz concert on Mother's Day. So if you remember and do the math, that was like around May, around 2016. 2 Chainz was down here at the Rebel, I think. So yeah, that was dope. And all that, I did a lot of shit.
So would you say it was the
and obviously I spent majority of the time with my kid.
Yeah. Would you say it was the increased responsibility? Did it add more fuel to your hustle knowing that, okay, I have to provide for this?
Yeah, that's probably ultimately what landed me in there because I was doing whatever, which I learned from my shit, but I was doing whatever.
Does it add a lot of pressure?
Does
it add a lot of pressure having a kid?
At first, I have 2 now. So, you know, we don't take the second one to the hospital for every little thing now. We're used to, like, we understand how it goes now. Like, you know how it is with the first kid, you're on it, like, you know? Yeah, but now I'm more experienced. I've had like 9 years of being a father, so yeah, definitely. More experience in that area.
Do your kids have an awareness of who their dad is?
Absolutely. They more than know, yeah. Probably my son knows, yeah, but my daughter directly, she's the older one, so she knows. And I'm pretty sure she's seen some of my music and stuff like that. And even though she's young and I tell her she shouldn't watch it, she's seen it and I don't mind, so fuck y'all. She doesn't stress me about nothing. She loves me to death. She knows how I am, and it's kind of like you grew up in this family and the vibe's different. If you haven't grew up in our family, because after I was a baby, we grew up in that. I grew up like you know what I mean, in parties. I've seen it, a lot of things as a young kid. So like, it's normalized to me. You know what I mean? And just it's not that crazy how it was for me for my daughter, but it's normalized for her. And checked it, and you know what I mean, inside for now and all that. I love her to death.
What's your advice for people who don't have kids yet but want kids? Like, what's your advice to them?
My advice to people who want kids and don't have kids is always listen to people who have kids about that. Like, take advice, you know, take advice. They have good advice for you. And a lot of people have different perspectives. Just take all of that advice and then make ultimate decision, because one thing they're all gonna say is it's not easy. It is not easy. And don't think about it like you're just having a kid because you wanna have a kid because you never had one, and you know, I get it. But that's like a baby. Like you're living for that baby, not vice versa. That baby's not living for you. Like it's not like a pet. It's not like. Yeah. I'm not saying that they look at it like that, but some girls, man, you really have to take that shit seriously, man. Like, it's like, yeah, that's a kid. You want to do everything in your power to make sure, right? Easier said than done, though. So shout out to everyone who's trying their best. And as long as your kid's out here healthy, eating good, then you're doing great. Because, yo, you're hearing about just the other thing, the shooting the other day in North
That was heartbreaking. Oh, my God.
Very heartbreaking. So, you know, and that kid was well protected in bed with his mother. It's like, what the fuck? It's like that will drive you psycho, because now you're just cursing God now.
Yeah, because it's like,
yeah,
I didn't do anything.
You're questioning life now, like, you know what I mean? So that can be a fucking rut. That can be crazy. I can never imagine that. There's nothing we can say to make her feel better or do. Just like, you know what I mean? Except just like, I guess just self-awareness, man. Try not to make this happen to nobody else, like, you know what I mean?
I kind of want to switch gears, but Brampton's home to a lot of talent that made it globally. Did you ever have any interactions with like the D Prize or like Alessia Cara's For Y'all Entertainment?
Alessia Cara.
Yeah?
She's from Brampton, right?
I think, yeah, Brampton or Saga, yeah.
I have a brethren, Terrence Lamb, he's my good bro. And he graduated from Metalworks, and he worked on a lot of Alessia Cara's stuff with her and has plaques. Yeah, so that's how I know of her. And then I do like her music and the fact she's from Brampton.
But Tory Lanez or
Love
Tristan
Tory
Thompson.
Lanez, yeah, that's our nigga right there.
Would you ever like run into these dudes, or like were you in the same circles?
I got love for all these people. Like I don't even have like beef with anybody.
No, not even beef. Like,
no,
would you ever run into
I don't have no diss. Like I don't dislike anybody. Like you know,
general,
yeah, like I'm interested in what everybody has going on. Like, you know what I mean? Even top 5, I'm interested in what he has going on. I'm always watching what he has going on.
That was going to be my next
fucking
question.
Interesting.
What do you think? What do you think of what he's doing? What do you think of the antics and everything?
I'm not judging nobody. I just think that it's interesting. It's something that will keep me watching. I want to know what's happening. I want to see what's going to happen next. But I'm going to be honest with you. No matter who it is, like, I'm not watching it to see someone get fucked up or anything like that. I'm just interested in watching it because it's just interesting. If anything, like the other day when he got injured, I was like, damn, but like that wasn't like necessarily interesting, because for me, that's like an L for Toronto. Like you know what I mean? I mean, I get it. There's like polys. Yeah, I get it. I'm not a part of any of those polys. Like I know that guy's an artist and he's doing his thing. And a lot of people know Toronto because of him. So I give respect where it's due, and we leave it at that. I would fuck with a lot of artists as long as I knew no controversy, no crazy controversy would come out. If that nigga is getting stabbed up in the streets and all that shit, like, even though we go on with our fuckery sometimes, I'd still rather keep it to a minimum. And if I have to stay away from that guy to make sure that me and my people and my family are good, I'll probably do that. Shout out to them. They making money, what the fuck?
Yo, obviously, so you were on the Pop the Balloon with the Real Bad Girls of the Six. So if you had to choose one of the Real Bad Girls of the Six to wife up, one of them to just smash, and I don't really want to say kill, because I know you wouldn't want to kill any of them anyways, right. But like, okay, so yeah, like, give me your top 3 though, your top 3 Real Bad Girls of the Six, and why?
Okay. All right, so this is like, just like, off the top, but I don't want to be with any of them or anything like that. Yeah. It's just because, you know what? It's those are actually my friends. Like we became such good friends in such a short time. It was like literally meant to be, like, you know. So I can't even take it in that area. But The one who I think is carries themselves in a way where it's hard to shoot shots at them because, like, you know, it's pretty much like they're gorgeous, they have good content, they have good following, and stays out of controversy. I would say Spoiled Cast and MVP Mariah. Those are the top that I would say that like, and I'm not saying for me, I'm just saying like if I was to like, hey, I want to sign you, I would sign one of those two. I know I would get my money. That's a guaranteed thing, right?
Those are your two favorite, MVP Mariah and Spoiled
not
Cat.
favorite. I just think that it wouldn't be hard to make them blow up.
Okay.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I think that it would be a lot of controversy in a good way. Like, you know?
Okay.
Because I'm thinking like a businessman.
Yeah.
If you want to ask me who's my
pimp these girls
you want to
out
ask me who's
You're like, who's gonna make me the most money?
No. That's how my brain thinks.
No, I read it. No, I was talking about wifing them, but whatever.
But one of my favorite friends out of all of them is Hennessy, Spoiled Cast, and shout out Shay Sweet Tums. Yeah, guaranteed. Those are my definitely down. Yeah.
Okay.
Down as homies. Even though they're having problems right now, not them, but shout out Henny and Shay.
Peace in the Middle
Peace
East. You know
and
what
love.
I'm saying? Alive. All right, are there any other things you want to shout out before we wrap up this interview? You haven't even touched your KFC the whole time. I thought you was going to be yamming the whole time.
I'm going to eat it after off camera.
Hey, yo. I'm joking, but I'm going to eat it off camera. Like, you're not joking.
Oh my God.
You're not going to joking, bro. I've been chilling with too many Jamaicans, bro. The thing is, like, I have to code switch because if I don't code switch around Jamaicans, like, they make it seem like I'm gay or something. I'm not cutting this out. Nah, cause like white boys will be like, yeah, man, like you're coming hard. And then, but if you say that around a bunch of Jamaicans, like they're gonna make it seem like you just whipped your dick out or some shit.
I have to be careful when I'm doing interviews with DJ Snoopy. It's like, take two. They always call me out, and I don't even notice I'm saying anything. Yo, and I should know better too, cause in Maplehurst I was traumatized. I was trying to get some peanut butter and all that stuff. Apparently it's brown butter, red spread. Like, it was crazy. I had to get onto the lingo. But they don't know I'm old school. Like,
Yo, wait, what high school did you go to in Brampton?
I went to Turner Fenton for a little bit. That's the one that Russell Peters went to. But I couldn't understand my teacher. That nigga had a language barrier. So we were having problems. And then I almost got expelled from there. So I went to St. Augustine. Or St. Augustine, or whatever everyone knows it as. And then the one where you wear uniforms. That ended up being a more corrupted school than the public school. That's crazy, eh?
Yeah, the Catholic school is always the Catholic ones you gotta watch out for.
It was thugged out. I'm like talking like rap circles, like those old school NY movies, like in the schools and like.
What were the social dynamics like? Was it segregated in the way where people would kind of chill with their own, or was everyone
it was
mixing?
like that. But then like it was cool because you would know other people from your class, so you would always their crew would walk by your crew, and those 1-2 guys would be like, yeah. So it'd be like, yeah, that's my homie from this class. So everyone would be cool like that. Like, you know what I mean? It'd be like, I vouch for this guy, I vouch for this guy. So everyone was cool like that. But yeah, everyone was segregated. You'd be black, good, black, yeah, for sure.
And you guys wouldn't like party together. It was more like you guys.
No, we would.
Okay.
We would, because a lot of those guys, we all grew up together. So, you know, but they do chill. Yeah, we don't party together.
So as someone who's in Brampton, how do you feel about the state of Brampton from a demographic perspective, this new wave of international students? Obviously, it's always been predominantly brown, but how do you feel about it now, today in 2025?
It's good for the, it's good for the GDP.
That's it, eh? Leave it at that.
It's good for the GDP. Sorry, you guys.
How about from like an experience perspective, as someone who, you know, lives in Brampton? Yeah.
You know what? like I don't have okay, so there's a lot of different cultures coming in, and we have a surplus of different cultures. It's all good, you know. We learn to coexist and everything. A lot of people can't deal with it. A lot of problems I have with it, like my main thing is like language barriers and understanding. But I look how far we made it. It's good for the GDP.
Why do you keep saying that? Who media trained you? Who media trained you for that question?
It is. Okay, honestly though, like, I don't know. Like, I guess everybody minds their own business. Like, I don't know what to say about that. I'm trying my best not to say nothing in particular. It is good for the GDP.
Do you understand the frustration of many quote unquote local Canadians who feel like the city that they live in has been
I know
overtaken?
what you're getting at. And I'm saying though, like, I wish that like black people had take a page out of a lot of these people's books. And I'm not saying that they're not, but if we had done it a long time ago, then we would have been in a nice position right now.
I mean, just like gathering together and sticking together.
People come to this country, get rich, and go back home. It happens within like 10 years. Like it's a real thing. Like this country is here to make money. You come here to make money, work, and that's what this country is for. It's not for chilling and hanging out. Because you should see the opportunities and the things and how far people get when they come here. It's the people who live here who don't take it that they don't really know because they live here. They
take it for granted.
They take it for granted. But the people who come here, they grab like 4 jobs. They know they're gonna work for 10 years straight and they're gonna be relaxing for whenever time else and open a business. Like that's how we all need to think. And think as a community opposed to just like individual.
So you're saying Canada is good for like a quick flip, but the long-term vision is kind of like, because living here is expensive.
Yeah, because right now Canada, like, and someone said this really good. Canada is sort of coming like a landlord that wants you out. And it's like doing everything to make you leave without directly.
Literally. Yeah, yo, that's so true.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro.
If you had to leave Canada and move to another country, what country are you moving to?
I don't know.
Are you kind of stuck here a little bit?
I don't know. I think maybe the UK.
Okay.
The UK?
I can see you in the UK.
That's the first thing that comes to mind. The UK. And I always wanted to go to France. So maybe, but I don't know about living there, but the UK, yeah. Those, Mandem over there, that family over there, and Mandem are just like us over there, so it's not a big change. It's not a big different, like, you know what I mean?
Do you ever feel like because of the way the music industry is set up now, that you lose hope in being a full-time rapper because of the way that music is making money versus how it was before? Like, does it ever make you lose hope, or do you just adapt?
That only affects the people who were like in the industry before all this, like, you know, because they can't see it no other way. But I'm used to this, and I'm just also trying to be up to the time. There's a lot of artists from back in the day that don't really complain about it. A lot of artists, from, like old school artists, that don't complain about it, that say that this is a better opportunity for them, like to get out there without having to be up and down. So it's however you look at it, man. No complaints. This is what we signed up for. So you have to put the money behind it. Everybody knows that. If you don't have a big investor, or if you just want to be independent, you don't want to split shares. Right now, I'm independent. I have partners, but like there's nobody financing any of my shit. No one.
Have you ever been approached by a label or approached with an opportunity to elevate, or is it still like you're very much
I've been around labels. I've been around Metalworks a lot because my old music group, DHB, and I say old because we're getting old. we're still together, so we're still together. But my DJ Travis J Suchan, check him out on Instagram. He lives in Dubai. I think he's down here for now though. We just linked up the other day. So he introduced me to Noah. I think it's Noel, and that's 40's engineer, like his assistant or something. So he was interning for him, and then he ended up getting put on Majid and Jordan. So we ended up working with Majid and Jordan. And I was always, as much as I was around Travis and he was around them, I was around them. So like, I got to meet them. I got to go out with them. They came to our parties and stuff. We had a party They came, we packed the party. They're on the flyer stuff. Back in the day, we were around due to the people, the affiliates that I knew that graduated from Metalworks. We were able to be around a lot of like.
Okay. All right, bro. DramaDrae, Brimley City Center. We really did this, bro. I can't lie.
Yeah, we did this.
I think this is a sick format. Like.
Yeah, but it's okay. So let me round up everything. Okay,
Yeah.
so basically. So basically, this year we jumped out. We did. I came out with was popping and all that stuff, whatever. We did pop balloons. We did all that. I'm waiting for GTA Flow Live. Don't know what's going on with that, DJ.
I don't know what's going on.
I
with
get that's on a
either.
big hold because we didn't even finish shooting that, but that was fun. That was very fun, and I can't wait to see that stuff.
I can't wait either. I think it's gonna re-energize everyone because like everyone kind of forgetting about it.
You know
now.
what? Let's be fair. It's DJ Snoopy's birthday, Roche, everybody. It was like a fucking big birthday month, and then last month got kind of busy too near the end of the month. So probably gonna continue on down the line. You know, show business.
I want it for fall and winter where people are inside. It's like okay, they have something to tune into, and we're like backlogged. But yeah, I've been trying to link with Vegas because he has the footage, but we're all busy. You know,
it's there. It's there.
Yeah.
So and we're shooting videos. The listening party was a success for 365 mobbing. Everybody came out. All that stuff, and basically, I'm for new shit. I'm gonna be shooting another video soon. I'm not gonna disclose nothing about it right now or who's on the track with me, but it's another feature, right? Big up Friday, Ricky Jen. There's no beef. I just said what I said. It's done. Big up Leno.
Big up Leno.
And go to one of them parties. Follow Late Night Leno. You know what I'm saying? All the baddies are the 6. Of course, big up DJ Snoopy, DJ Czar, Vegas, yeah, GTA Network, GTV Network. My bad. Don't get at me, y'all. All right. And you got a Rastafari Samurai. You know what I'm saying? Prince. Prince Media TV. I'm high as hell. You guys gotta bear with me. Prince.
Price and Prince, everyone gets them mixed up. I feel.
Prince and who?
Price. Like,
And
there's
Price.
the boss, and there's Prince Beats.
Price.
You know.
Chucky Bay. Sorry. Nasia 323 Zilla. You know what I'm saying? And Kiwi. That's AR Active Writers right there. You know what I'm saying? Black and Glory Hulk. Shout out Glory. All my niggas. That was a shitty shout out, but you know what I'm saying? I still did it.
I'm cutting that shit out. No, I'm
You know what I'm
joking.
saying? Yeah, I might cut that shit out.